In the year 2040, one hero fights to save our dying planet, the Phantom.
Often, in my solitude, I think of the paradox that in our information-filled age, when so much is known about the world around us, we seem to know less and less about ourselves. Could it be that all the information we crave is merely a distraction so we can keep running forever from the truth that lurks behind our masks?
Perfection does have a beauty all its own.
Don't celebrate yet. The Gauntlet system performed well, but that scavenger is hardly a worthy foe.
But, like the others, will none of them be missed? Will none of them be missed?
And you'd better hope it stays that way.
See, Garan? That's the fourth unexplained power surge I've seen in CyberVille this week. Becca's testing some new defense system. What?
You will not unlock its secret tonight. It is late and time to rest, young Phantom.
I can always count on you to take care of it, can't I?
Since my ancestors rescued the first Phantom more than 4 centuries ago, our families have always been joined, each caring for the needs of the other.
I think that means we're just one family.
Good thing I can think of better things to do than get all mushy. A perfect fit!
The path you walked was thorny, through no fault of your own, but now you have found peace. May you rest for all eternity.
Hypercycle, lock and find. You and me were gonna skim some scrapers tonight. Hypercycle, chase mode, now! Wow! 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 Oh, hi, Garan. You know, I was just looking for... Hey! Let go of me, I'm not your kid!
The Phantom brought you to his lair because you had no friend.
Ow!
But you are alone no longer. Listen, here. There is a tale of the 14th Phantom and a lesson he taught his son.
My parents dumped me when I was 3. I don't need to hear any old jungle sayings about families.
Until you know where you come from, you can never truly know yourself.
The Obsolete Entertainment Channel concludes its Freecast Day with a recap of non-threatening news. Here we are in Cyberville, where once again we see that new is much, much better than old, as the Moreau building, an old ruin from the late 1900s, is to be torn down tomorrow morning.
That's a bad place.
Do you know that building, Sparks?
No. I mean, I don't remember. See the pretty colors? I don't remember.
It's okay. It's okay, Sparks.
What is it you saw?
My parents.
It
Doesn't take a detective to realize that seeing the Moreau building on the news triggered some lost memory of Spark's parents. And if we could somehow make sense of it, we might be able to find them.
I don't want to find them. They ran out on me. Left me for the street bitch to throw me scraps like a stray dog.
You don't know that any more than I know what happened to my father.
They didn't care.
Might I be of service? At no charge, I might add.
That doesn't sound like you, Cairo.
Call it a whim. The memory you seek, the dream you saw, all are one. Merely a database that needs sifting and correlation. If you have the courage to enter your own darkness. Gaze at the image and let your mind float free. I will draw forth the electrical impulses into connected images.
Cuidado, Esteban. Be careful. That coupler holds a residual charge for years.
I know, Maria, but we'll remove its fangs and make it surface.
No, Danny. That's dangerous. See? See the pretty glass?
You like tools, eh? Like your mom and papa.
Congratulations, citizen. You were summoned to a great destiny.
Esteban! Run, Danny! Hide! Hide! You want me? Over here! Ah! Let me go! Let me go!
My parents didn't abandon me. Someone kidnapped them!
That's an old-style Maximum Combat buyout, Series 2.
But what would Maximum want with Spark's parents?
Maybe we can answer that after an on-site inspection. Tonight, because if we wait until tomorrow, the Moreau building will be dust.
Let's go!
No, Sparks. You're staying here.
But they're my parents.
I know. They wouldn't want me to put you in danger, would they?
Hello, in there. I say, excuse me.
How may I be of service, citizen?
Well, I used to live in the Moreau building as a child, and I wondered if I could... what fools these buyouts be.
What would Maximum have wanted with all this 9 years ago? Better get a record of this and try to access the data system.
Really, Graft. Some of your attachments are just marvelous.
Commander Graft, we have detected an injured human at the wrecking site. Do you wish us to help him?
No, just throw him out with the rest of the garbage.
Hey, how's the skating?
I don't know, this ice is pretty slushy, but the stuff I've dredged so far says Maximum was yanking lots of street bits off dockside streets for some kind of experiment. They figured no one would care the street people were gone. But someone has to care, don't they?
That's why we're here, Sparks. All of us.
Kit, come see! We've been able to identify the equipment in the Moreau building. It appears they were developing a sensitive brain recording process.
Like the equipment Rebecca used to store her husband's mind after he died.
Yes, but there was more. In the Moreau building, Maximum was also studying the immune system which defends the human body from disease.
What was Rebecca up to?
Analytical. Dredge any reference to two test subjects. Maria and Esteban. No last name known.
One entry found.
Well, don't wait for the sun to go nova. Tell me!
Esteban and Maria Aguilar, only survivors of Moreau experiment. Transferred to CyberVille, April 2040, as part of Project Gauntlet.
April 2040? Then they're alive!
I've lost my access key.
I need you to let me into Cyberville. Right away!
Cyberville? Aren't you having dinner with...
Didn't you hear me, numlobes? Let me in now!
All right, all right.
If I'm reading this correctly, Sparks' parents were taken to Cyberville only a few months ago.
Then that's where Sparks is gone. He was afraid I'd make him stay behind again.
Analytical. Scan for human temperature readings.
No humans detected.
Expand field and rescan.
Max? Darling, I've brought supper for you. And your cat.
Oopsie. The feedback loops are still a tad sensitive.
Your Legion project is taking up too much of your time. You can't just hang there all night.
Are you certain you wouldn't care to take it for a spin?
You're beginning to sound just like your father. Graft, you've simply got to talk to Max.
You're supposed to be in Cyberville.
What would I be doing there at this time of night?
Then we have an intruder.
Not an intruder. A new test subject for Gauntlet. Activate the system at once!
Without its full power grid, Gauntlet can only respond to one attack at a time.
If Gauntlet is as good as you've assured me, there will only be one attack. At least I can switch his father off.
No human life signs detected in the Cyberville area.
Check it again! My parents have to be here!
Stay there, Sparks!
Cyberville is alive.
Aim! Lock! Fire!
Attention, scanners now detect 3 intruders in Cyberville.
Display. At last, a truly worthy foe for Gauntlet.
This way! Are you okay, Sparks?
I think so.
Your parents?
Not here.
I'm sorry, Sparks.
Phantom, we must turn our thoughts to escape.
I am Garan. Gauntlet uses the same shape-changing technology as Heisenberg or the Fractal Biot, but on a much larger scale. So since we can't outfight its body, we've got to strike at its mind. Analytical. Display map of the power surges I detected. There! That must be the control center, at CyberVille's edge. And here's the entrance.
That power conduit is too narrow for us, Phantom.
But not for me!
It's too risky, Sparks.
Phantom, consider. Gauntlet released the boy in order to attack us. If it can only concentrate on one target at a time...
We might keep it so busy it wouldn't have time to do anything else.
I know I can do it, please!
Better take this. But whatever you find down there, never point it at a human. Never use it to cause harm.
Attention. Unauthorized entry into Gauntlet Control Center.
Prepare my configuration bay.
The damage we cause is healing more quickly than before.
Healing? It's as if the Gauntlet had its own immune system. That's why Maximum was kidnapping people, to combine them with Gauntlet.
Nice to meet you, Gauntlet. Care to introduce me to your power supply? This is gonna be as easy as 3.14159.
Stop.
We are Gauntlet.
Did the boy succeed?
No, Gauntlet's still operational, and it's targeting Sparks.
No! No!
Gauntlet! Watch this! I'm destroying your city! Attacking your body!
Please! Stop! They're my friends! Mama! Papa! Don't!
Illegal input. Those data have no meaning to us.
Yes, they do! It's me, Danny! I'm 12 now. Look at me. Mama, remember? You gave this to me when the buyouts came. Maximum took you. Maximum did this to you.
They took us.
You have to stop what you're doing!
We cannot. The fractal units are connected to our immune systems. We defend automatically. Without thought, without control. You must stop us.
Me? You mean... No! There's gotta be another way!
Please, Danny.
Don't let them
Make us kill. Free us, Danny. Maximum destroyed our bodies years ago. Let what remains of us rest at last.
But I just found you!
You never lost us. We're in your heart, in your dreams. Please, Danny.
Name... Lock... Fire!
He's heading for the control room. He'll find Sparks.
We will always love you, Danny.
forever.
Mama. Papa.
child? It's only a child.
No! Graft, if you...
He's asleep. This is not a war for children. Take him away from here.
Would you like to come too?
Perhaps. In a former life.
They sacrificed everything for me. And they ended up with nothing.
No, Sparks. They got to see that you grew up into someone brave and strong and kind. Parents live on in their children. It's everything for them to know that.
You'll find your dad someday. We'll make sure.
Did the boy find all he hoped for?
No. But he found enough.
To know your beginnings. How glorious it must be.
All that pollution up there, and the sun still shines through. All the way down here.
It brings the promise of a new day. As long as we live, there is hope.
Gran, I'd like to hear that story you were gonna tell me. You know, about the 14th Phantom.
You no longer have need of it, Daniel. Instead, set down your own tale of this night, so that someday, your son will know what his father and his grandparents did for love.